This is the ordinary dump site. Search for the slide projector object of power.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked.
Jesse Therapy.
By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Interesting. So Polaris actually called us to New York to be there at a very specific time. Interesting. Oh man. It's good stuff. Another file. Ordinary supplement. AWE24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews blank and blank for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Examples: DF claims that there were 8 slides for the projector, JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burned remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes: Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Wow, the whole dump like literally transported to this place because of a few slides. Good thing we did burning those slides. Likes of crazy mad power mongers. These people were Darling and Trench, Blackrock, Ordinary dump. Yeah, embarrassing, but
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
you're messed up. I thought I was messed up. Dumb cessation of work. Finally realized it's a waste of time. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type using slide projectors found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Unless he found something and ordered to be destroyed. Or work ceased. Oh man. It's going to be such a great battle site. Telekinesis, so many stuff to throw. Go upstairs first. Globe supplement. Hey, something besides our AWE. Globe. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. 2010. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader filthy rich married to a model disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some not-job radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, and left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Yep, there we go. Say hello to my little friends. Okay, where is the... I want to look. Oh, there it is. No healing. Not nice. For me. You can hear them. Very much clear space. Good thing I wasn't down below, right? All these guys spawn.
We should check that lab.
Darling's lab. That lab down there. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we're actually checking the top for loots. And then everything spawned down below. Luckily. Just levitate. Mobile lab. There's the loot you're looking for. Accelerate. Okay. Float down gently. Nope, not too many enemies. More enemies spawn. Yeah. Okay. Have a quick run around, get all the bits. Weapon mods full. Ah. Have a look. What? Accuracy plus 11% of prime. Strength damage. What's this? Levitation ammo efficiency. Ammo cost while levitating. We can actually attack while we're levitating? Didn't know that. Blast radius. Charge velocity boost. Speed. Ammo cost per shot. Okay. And personal mods, a few, 70% versus 50%. 17. An absolute health boost plus 42%. This is launch efficiency minus 17, which is exactly the same one we've already got. Evade energy cost. Shield strength, shield strength. What? Okay. That allowed us to pick up more ones. Ooh, stuff behind. There's a whole dump just brought here and dumped. Containment. What if we were to just randomly stumble upon those slides so many years ago? If they dumped it in the exact same spots as before, we might, our character might. Anything else? There's a fridge here. Not just a normal fridge. Oh, what's there? Oh, this is where we hit it. So that's where we hit it. Album cover. No. Okay. Collectible. Album cover. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Faden, Rebirth, great to see. old gods of Asgard. Nothing here. Okay, so we came through those doors, we checked upstairs. Seems to be anything on there. Maybe check that corner. Something we haven't picked up. It's kind of a fun place to actually have this kind of a telekinetic battle in throwing stuff around. There's so much stuff to throw around. Oh, there we go. It was worth looking. Have a look around. Shutter recoil efficiency. Still have to find Dr. Darling. We don't know what happened to Dr. Darling. Unless he's actually in this lab now. No. Nope.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Dylan's happy. Not sure we're happy when Dylan's happy. The face of the enemy. Mission completed. New mission. Finish Tango. Also, I hear sound outside. Sounds like the enemy's there. So let's check this. Mission completed. The face of the enemy. Jessie goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother. Dylan, changed by the haste, tells Jessie to go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the Hiss invasion. In the Prime Candidate program, Jessie discovers that the Bureau has been watching her ever since Ordinary, believing her to be a candidate for the directorship. She finds the Ordinary AWE site with a model of her hometown and the contents of the town's garbage dump brought here for study. Jessie discovers that Darling set up a new department called Dimensional Research in the research sector dedicated to studying the slide projector. Ooh, Dimensional Research. Collectibles. So this is Darling's. Dylan Faden?
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead.
What's this about?
I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon.
You special kid, man. That show messed you up.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department.
The resource.
Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Okay. Hotline. Descent from the board. You have heard wrong. Fake news. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction Descent is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is not a matter worry for you. You can hang up now, please. What is going on with this board, man? Feeling. Yeah, I want to go higher. Higher, higher. Okay, we can start with the How's the music still going? The music still going? Okay. Ah, this is one of those things, okay. I can see you. Oh no. Yay! I got an invisible guy just by throwing stuff randomly around. It's a great area for a fight. So, ordinary dump turntable. It's straight across the turntable. The Sterling AWE. Okay, so we need to go to research to the ashtray maze, which we failed at previously. However, we might do a few other missions beforehand. What is this? Energy boost. Rank 3 versus rank 4. Weapon mods. Full. Exclusive ammo refund chance on hit. $40 versus 38. 15 versus 23. Actually, yeah, I've got one that's got an extra slot because not used. So that is a one we've got already, and we want a damage while on low health, headshot damage, charged blast radius prime. for ammo cost while levitating. And we've got ability points, more energy, more melee damage, more shield strength, seize or levitation. Let's go for this one. More energy. So the last one is 4 points. I think then I'm going to just check these. I'm curious what these extra branches are for, but maybe shield strength as well. Astral constructs, weapon forms. No. Need corrupted samples for spin upgrade. Remote thought for this upgrade. Remote thought. Which one? Remote thought is category 1 from a containment. Okay. However, there's a few P6 cells. I want to actually now go through some of my list of things because we've got the levitation thing. See if we can access a few things. So in Dead Letters, as an example, there's a few high level floors that we couldn't access before. So if we go to Dead Letters, there's some high level floors that we couldn't access before we had levitation. So I think most of this is just exploration, not so much combat.
That's no normal piece of paper.
What? Where? Which one? Ah, that one. Okay. Let me check that out. This has never ended badly. Exploring real quick.
Okay, we need to know what's in.
What? What is that? What? So it does 1, 2. Select.
I need to find the other pages.
Ah, the moving letters. Ah, it's one of those ones. Okay. Oh man, are they gonna be around here? Man, ugh. Who's shooting at me? Somebody's shooting at me. Sorry. My timer just gave me a fright. Just gonna pause there and take the break while the timer. Timer gave me a fright. Oh, I forgot to take my my little lion cub off. I'm going to take a short bio break,